The Horn Frog Podcast. Let's talk sports with Coach Dub. The Horn Frog Podcast. Good evening, gentlemen. This is Coach Dub coming to you live from Rick's Cabaret, Fort Worth, with your Week 5 Horn Frog Podcast. And no surprise that this week's sponsor of the Horn Frog Podcast is brought to you proudly by Rick's Cabaret, Fort Worth, who now has breakfast buffet every Friday and Saturday. And if you don't know it by now, you should know it. The motto of Rick's Cabaret, Fort Worth: come early for the drink specials and stay late for the entertainment. All right, we're going to jump right into it. Your Week 5 ACC Offensive Player of the Week for a second straight week. Oregon quarterback Devon Habanero Peppers. He had 350 passing yards, 2 passing touchdowns. He also added 11 carries for 21 rushing yards as the Ducks find a way to push past Michigan State 41-36 after getting blanked in the first half. Now for your Defensive Player of the Week, it's going to be Boise State linebacker Devon Williams, who had 11 tackles on the day, with number 11 being a goal line stop late in the fourth quarter, securing the Broncos a victory in a tight game against Cal. And your ouch performance of the week is going to be Oregon quarterback Devon Habanero Peppers for his first half against Michigan State, which can only be described as complete garbage. He went 3 for 25 in the first half, 15 of 43 for the game, for 34% completion percentage, winning him this week's ouch performance of the week for the ACC. Now let's jump over to the Big Ten. Your Offensive Player of the Week is going to be Notre Dame quarterback Owen Rhodes. He went 19 of 24 for 79%. He had 331 passing yards, 5 passing touchdowns as the Irish manhandled the Terrapins for 3 quarters and led Maryland with a comfortable 49-28 win. Now for your Defensive Player of the Week for the Big Ten is going to be USC cornerback Jamie Keaton. He had 8 tackles and 1 interception as the Trojans thumped the Vols in Knoxville 56-24. And your ouch performance of the week for the Big Ten is going to be Ohio State quarterback Alton Camarda, who went 17 of 28 for 60%. He only had 234 passing yards and 1 passing touchdown, but he had 2 costly interceptions as the Swamp claimed another victim, because like Mama always said, the Swamp's the devil. Now looking over to the SEC, your Offensive Player of the Week is going to be Auburn quarterback Cordell Rocky Shockey. He went 24 of 32 for 75%. He had 345 passing yards and 5 passing touchdowns as he dominated the skies, and cries of War Eagle quieted the Arkansas crowd as the Tigers gutted the Hogs at home 41-24. And now for your Defensive Player of the Week in the SEC is going to be Auburn cornerback Joey Diggs, who led the Tigers with 10 tackles and added an interception for good measure. And now we look to the ouch performance of the week. That's going to be Arkansas quarterback Derek Lincoln, who despite completing 70% of his passes, threw twice as many interceptions as touchdowns, with the magic number being 4. Now we jump over to the Big 12. Your Offensive Player of the Week is going to be Texas running back Patrick Burks. He dismantles Baylor as he has a career day. 32 carries, 385 rushing yards, and 4 rushing touchdowns. And the Horns annihilate the Bears 79-17. And now for your Big 12 Defensive Player of the Week, Penn State cornerback Steven Jackson. He had 11 tackles, 1 forced fumble, and an interception late in the fourth to send it to overtime, where the Nittany Lions outlast the Minutemen 41-39. And now for your Big 12 ouch performance of the week, that's going to be TCU backup quarterback Tobias Shakir, who threw 2 interceptions to a mediocre at best Golden Gopher secondary, one of which was returned 90 yards for a defensive touchdowns, and yet the Horned Frogs still left Minnesota with a 56-24 win. That, folks, has been your Week 5 Horned Frog Podcast, and this is Coach Dub signing off from Fort Worth.